Also on hand for the groundbreaking yesterday, the administrator of the Small Business Administration, Linda McMahon. She joins us right now. Good to see you, Linda. Thanks very much for joining us.
Good morning. Great to be here.
I just mentioned off camera that you were there. You were very impressed yesterday from the Foxconn.
Unbelievable. Just meeting there, seeing all the things that they're going to be doing. I mean, their robotics, their LED screens, all the things that they're going to be bringing. 13,000 jobs when they're up and running, 27,000 jobs indirect, which means small business, all the products and services that'll be flowing into that. It's amazing what they're going to be doing.
So it's a lot. It's not just Wisconsin. This is a huge deal for jobs in general.
Oh, my goodness. Because they'll be drawing jobs not only from Wisconsin, and as Governor Walker said yesterday, there'll be no more brain drain, there'll be brain gain in Wisconsin, for jobs, for all the young people graduating, coming right in for a lot of the technology positions there. It'd be fantastic.
We're seeing in these NFIB small business surveys every month just great confidence among the members in that survey, rising desire to expand their businesses. They can't find enough workers. Are you seeing that with small businesses across the country? And what do we do about that? It's a nice problem to have, by the way.
Yeah, it's a high-class problem, isn't it? For the first time, we have more jobs than we have people looking for them, with unemployment down 3.8%. But yes, I do hear from small businesses that they are having trouble finding skilled workers, workforce in general. And I think I've been working a little bit with the Secretary of Education and Secretary Acosta from Labor, because putting together programs so that the private sector is working more with our community colleges and tech schools to get people right into the workforce for the jobs that they need.
Maybe more guest workers, too, might be the answer. Some people think, we could possibly use some more immigrants with all these jobs available here.
Well, I clearly know that we do need more workers, that is for sure.
So tell us about the lending part of this, because I think small business, that was a real issue before the rollback in regulations and certainly the tax reform as well. Are you seeing small businesses have the access to the capital that they need?
Yes, and that's one of the things, that SBA does, is SBA guarantees loans, doesn't make the loans, but guarantees loans to those people who can't get credit elsewhere. And we are seeing a rise, in those entrepreneurs that are looking for loans because they are now have the confidence and the optimism to start more businesses. And it's amazing what tax cuts have done and how it has, stimulated the economy.
Dagan, jump in here, because we talk all the time on this program about small business. That's really where we have seen the breakout for the most part in terms of growth.
Exactly. I want to ask the administrator, Linda, about any concerns that she has about what is going on with the tariff fight and the trade tiff, if you will, that we have entered into with China, even Canada, Mexico, and the European Union. You talk to these small businesses. I do, where I grew up, and some of them, particularly, say, farmers in this country, people who need imported steel to operate their businesses, they're concerned. What do you hear?
Well, I do hear that there is some concern just simply because they don't know at this point. But I think clearly where we are, relative to the trades and the tariffs is just seeing, where that's going to pan out. We're in negotiations right now, and I think in the long run, those small businesses are going to find that when the environment settles out, it's going to be much better for everyone. But a little indecision right now, but the president has also said that he is going to make sure that we take care of our farmers.
Linda, it's been pretty impressive the way the president has gone with a regulatory rollback over the last year and a half. I'm wondering what's left on the small business agenda in terms of the biggest regulatory headaches that a small business owner has that you're trying to tackle over the next year, 2 years?
I haven't heard so much about specific regulations. What I've heard more and more is just about the amount of regulations that small business had to comply with. And so having rolled back a lot of that, and they can spend more time on their businesses and growing their businesses than they do now having to comply with regulations. And that's been an incredible boost to them.
So that trend of the first year is going to keep rolling?
Yes. And the president said he's just getting started, even though, so for every 2 regulations that were proposed, for every 1 that was proposed, they had to roll back 2, and he actually did 22.
Has that had a big impact in terms of small business that you see?
It absolutely has, because they're now able to focus more on their business instead of worrying about so much compliance.
Tell me, it's interesting to see the number of IPOs and the public companies. People are more apt to stay private, because of the regulatory environment in the last 10 years, really. So what's happening in terms of companies staying private versus going public? Entrepreneurials, smaller businesses?
Do you know, I've not been involved that much in that environment, as I have been visiting small businesses that are, looking for getting, their loans that they can't get, starting them up in businesses that
are there
a little
sectors,
riskier.
Linda, that you see showing more growth than others in terms of small business?
Healthcare is really a really big growing industry because it's a service that needs to be provided. So it's a big growth industry.
There's a lot there. We're living longer, technology enabling that.
Yes, absolutely.
Linda, congratulations. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Linda McMahon, the Administrator for Small Business.